Hello, everyone. My name is Lauren Gladwell, and I am an academic and career advisor here at Cochise College. The reason I'm making this video today is to help explain to you what we mean when you see instructional modalities on your schedule. So, to begin, the question always comes up, what in the world is a modality? Well, it's simple enough to understand. A modality is just a big long word to explain that this is how the class is going to be taught. At Cochise College, there are four different modalities. We have face-to-face, live stream, online instruction, and finally, hybrid. These modalities have been created to give the best experience to the student, especially during this time of COVID-19, where we need to be a little bit more careful. So let's begin with face-to-face. Face-to-face is exactly what it sounds like. You, the student, would be physically in the classroom on the campus, whether that's in Douglas or Sierra Vista or one of the satellite centers that we have. And you would have the teacher there at the front of the classroom teaching you face to face. Of course, in this modality, you'd also be able to raise your hand, you'd be able to ask questions, and you'd be able to interact with your other students in this class, with your peers. You're also physically turning in your assignments. It is the most common modality that we currently offer, and it's the most common modality that students are most used to. Of course, as I mentioned before, we are taking special precautions for COVID-19. And so we do make sure that our face-to-face classes are as safe as we can possibly make them for the safety of our students as well as the staff. The second modality that we have is called live stream. So if you look on your schedule and you'll see that the modality says live stream, you're also going to see that there's a specific day and a specific time for this class, just like you would for a face-to-face class. That is because live stream means that this class is a Zoom class. And so what you're doing is you're logging in through Zoom to have your lecture with your instructor. So you're not physically on campus, you're not physically in the classroom, you're logging in, your teacher's there on the other side, and of course you're also there with the other students. And so the teacher is still speaking to you, you still receive that lecture, you can still ask questions, but you're doing it from the safety of your own home. And so for a Zoom class, you can do it wherever you have Wi-Fi. If you only use your Wi-Fi here on campus, you're welcome to do this class here on campus, somewhere safe. If you have Wi-Fi at home, do it at home. If you have Wi-Fi somewhere like McDonald's and that's the only place you have it, that's okay. You can do it there. The only thing that the instructors ask is that you please make yourself presentable for the camera because the instructors still need to take attendance every day. The third modality that we offer is called online instruction. With this modality, when you look at your schedule, the first thing you're going to notice is that there is not a specific day and there is not a specific time. That is because lots of times students will mix up live stream and online instruction when really they are very, very different. For an online instruction class, it means that the class is offered completely online through our online classroom called Moodle. And so there is no specific time to log in and there is no specific day to log in. For an online class, it is up to the students to discipline themselves enough to be able to turn in the homework on time and to be able to log in and see what is expected of them. No one is telling you when to log in. No one is telling you to turn in your work. It is completely up to you as a student to take responsibility for that. And so, like I said, the days and times that you do log in do not matter. But what does matter is that you're turning in your assignments on time. If you turn them in on time, you'll do just fine. If you're not turning in your assignments on time, online is probably not for you. Finally, the last modality that we offer is called hybrid. And so what hybrid is a mix and match of some of the other modalities that we offer in a way that's meant to be most convenient for the student and or the teacher. So sometimes you'll see a modality that says face-to-face / live stream. This modality is most common for our lab science classes. And so what it means is that usually the lecture for the class will be offered through Zoom. And so you just connect through Zoom from home or wherever you are. And then the next day you have the class, you'll be doing the physical labs on campus where you need to do them. The other type of hybrid that we have is either face-to-face / online instruction or live stream/online instruction. These courses are usually offered just 1 day a week, not always, but usually. And the reason is because that 1 day when the class is offered means that that's the day that you're going to have your lecture from your teacher. So you'll either be here on campus receiving that lecture face to face, or you'll be connecting through Zoom, receiving the lecture that way. The online part comes from the rest of the week where you're taking what you learned from the lecture and you are then applying it to your homework and getting your homework done and turning things in by the assignment deadlines, just like for any other online class. So those are the modalities that we offer here at Cochise College. If you have any questions whatsoever, whether it be about modalities, classes, or anything else, please feel free to always reach out to the advising department. We love answering our students' questions. We love working with our students. That's why we are here, is simply to help you. And so the best way to reach us is always through email because we always see it. And you can email us at advising@cochise.edu. Also, if you have any questions about what classes are coming up or what classes are offered in which instructional modality, please make sure that you're looking at the schedule because everything you could possibly need to know is listed on the schedule. And you can see the schedule by going to cochise.edu/schedule. So thank you so much for watching this video, and we hope to hear from you soon.